Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Simon, this is Brett.
No, there's your wish, push your nose. And he's waving.
Actually wet in my mouth.
He's got a plunger on the tongue.
Anyway, before we get started on this video, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that has subscribed to our channel. And I want to ask all those that haven't subscribed to please consider doing so, as it would greatly help our channel out and it doesn't cost you 1 penny. So if you would consider doing that, fantastic. So today we're going to be taking a look at a model of the Ghostbusters ECTO 1. Now this is a retro diecast model, which means I bought it a few years ago, but we're going to take a look at it because not that long ago we looked at the Jada 1/24 scale ECTO 1 and we'll sort of see what the comparison is with this. Now this is by ERTL and it's under their Joyride models, and there's a little bit of a good and bad history I have with the ERTL models, and that'll be explained more in a future video because, well, you'll find out what that means sometime.
Why?
Unless I find something out about this model, because I've never opened this. This is how I had it. This is actually, I got this for Christmas one year, and the reason was I saw it in a shop and I didn't pick it up myself. My wife now was my girlfriend back then. She wanted to get me this, and by the time she got down the shop they actually didn't have any left, and she went everywhere because it was before the internet was big. She went everywhere trying to get me this, and she made sure she got me one for Christmas. So I always liked this, and I ended up keeping my wife around because of stuff like this. She wouldn't do this for me now. So what you get is you've got the model of ECTO 1, and inside there's also a little model of Slimer. Now on the box at the back it says, the classic 1984 comedy Ghostbusters follows the exploits of 4 doctors recently fired from university research jobs who go into business as parapsychologists specializing in psychic phenomena. Their company car is a heavily modified 59 ambulance equipped with all the necessary technology and gadgetry to exterminate a wide array of apparitions. That was really hard for me to read.
I know it was.
I got a terrible speech impediment.
I know you do.
With the ECTO 1 at their disposal, they ain't afraid of no ghosts. And I like the fact you've got the windows in here to show you everything. So if you never get out of the box, you can look straight through and see what's going on inside. I reckon it's a brilliant little thing. On top it says opening hood, side and rear doors, detailed engine with spark plug wires, detailed interior with communications lab. I hope we'll be able to see all that. And on the thing actually it says 1/21 scale. So instead of the normal 1/18 scale. So let me see. Can I open this box without completely wrecking it?
Probably not.
Don't say that. I know I do. I don't think there's any tape there. I might be able to get. Let me put something just gently into here. Beautiful. And then we'll get this out. I'm not gonna. This was 2004. I'm not going to get the Slimer out because I like to keep him left where he is, because once this video is finished I'm going to put it back in the box and I'm going to put it right back on display where it's been for the last, I don't know how many years now.
Well, if this model came out in 2004...
It's been moved since 2004.
It's probably been moved since 2004.
Can I don't know if I can get this out.
Here's the answer.
Yes I can.
No you can't.
I just did.
Where's Slime then?
He's in the box.
Well, tell him to stop doing any boxing.
He's right in there. He's a little kind of translucent green model.
Translucent.
Translucent. Shut up. Leave me alone. Can the camera pick that up in there? So we'll move him out of the way. I've made a mistake.
Why?
Because the turntable's over there. But anyway,
Well done.
Let's have a look at this. So it's a 1/24 scale model, and you've got the wires coming across here. What I like on this one, unlike the Jada, you've actually got the little locking pin things. I don't know what you call them. Like, I used to have them on my old cars, where when you turn the key they pop up, or you can push down and pop up on them.
Maybe trying to leave a comment.
Very bad for car theft though, because they're really easy to break into. Because you just got to put something down, hook something around them, pull them up. They were terrible.
How do you know?
What do you mean, how do I know? I said I had them on my first car, but my one was flush with the top of the door. And then other people had them, and they're not good. But it was what they had back in the day. So you've got the ladder here. Some more tubes and everything. We'll turn it round on its top, and we'll see what the roof is like. It's got a nice bit of detail on the top. I think that looks pretty cool. God, the one thing I find about ERTL cars is quality control is not quite as good as some other model makers. But the trouble is with trying to compare that is these were from like 2004 and earlier, and then other ones like Hot Wheels and stuff that are around now, there's probably different quality control to them, but these are a bit lacking. I'll tell you why I say that in a second, because if I turn it around this way, this back light is separating slightly, but it's just what you get with ERTL. I got two models from ERTL that will be coming up on the channel, which one of them, I was going to do a video on it before, but when I opened it up for the very first time, I got a bit upset about what I found. So that'll be coming up on a future video. I'll be redoing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over the turntable. I'm going to put this on here. I don't think I'm going to remove it from the plinth, because it's not a massive amount to see underneath. So what we'll do first, try and keep clean hands. I'll lift the bonnet up, and then I'll see.
When does the back door open?
I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. I told you I've never opened this, have I? It looks a bit weird if it does.
Why?
Because there's nothing to like get your finger into, and it kind of looks glued, doesn't it? It looks kind of glued on the back. Could the camera get into there or not? And could it pass me that light? Put a bit of light on it just in case.
So you're going to shine some light on the situation?
A little bit, yeah. Can you see in there? Sort of. It's kind of a basic looking engine. I'll tilt it a bit if that helps. Did that help or not? Yeah. I think that looks quite good from what I can see, because I'm facing the wrong flaming way. And
Why is where you're facing on fire?
Right.
Pull that door. Like a great thing.
Mind the bear. It's going to get run over.
We should bear him in mind.
So you've got some nice details.
And you're also not supposed to be moving this.
Alright, do it gently and slowly so that the camera can pick it up. And then in a minute we'll see if the back door does open. Because I'm a bit nervous about opening the doors on these models, because they can have problems with them. The old ERTL ones, if you open the door, they can end up becoming very loose on them. But there's some nice details in here with the pedals and stuff. I don't think... Oh, yeah.
What?
We got steerable front wheels on this one. So if I was to put my finger in here, I can turn. Something I used to love about older models, they don't do it all the time on newer ones, where you could steer the front wheels with the steering wheel. I always like that little thing. I've actually got a really nice BMW coming up on the channel, which has a really great feature to it, which I'm hoping people would actually like to see. Right, can you see, if you could put your nail into there, because that's the thickest part, and see if this door will open, please?
Yes, it does. That's about as far as it goes.
And there's not much to see in there.
That was a waste of time.
There is a little bit of detail. Right, if I ask my wife to point the camera just into there, you'll see that there is some detail.
No.
It's just not massive detail. Yeah, you getting there? You see that bench and all that stuff? Yeah. So I like. I do like this model. I think this is probably one of my favourite ERTL models.
Hang on.
Which is on the ERTL Joyride.
You missed something.
What?
My phone fell off.
I missed that, did I? What did I miss?
Right there.
Is it that little bit of writing?
There's a little bit of writing.
Yeah, I'll show you that. That's a nice little bit of detail
Rotate
on that.
it.
Just there, around there. There's a little bit of writing on there. I'll have a look in a second to see what it says.
I know exactly what it says.
Well, what does it say?
Keep clear. Ectoplasmic residue. Overflow drain. Do not inhale vapours. Smell should that be on the opposite side?
So, because this is something that my wife did get me for Christmas, and I really do like the details on it, this is probably one of my favourite models I have.
It's 2 benches.
Well, there's 2 blocks of stuff in there, yeah.
They're identical.
But I think there's a great detail on it, and it is ERTL. There are sometimes you can get some problems with them. If you was to buy one of these now on eBay, they are really quite expensive. Like, I've seen them going for over £100 now, and there's no price on this. But this would have been about £20 to £30 when it was brand new. I think I'm looking at my wife because she bought it. Oh, she can't remember. But it would have been about £20 to £30 when it was brand new. I think it's a great model. If you could find one cheap enough on eBay or somewhere else, they are worth picking up. It is a beautiful model, and I've had it on display for 16 years now, plus. It's been in one situation that I see it every day. It still brings me joy. It looks the business. It is fantastic. If you see one cheap enough, pick one up. What can I say? It's a fantastic model, isn't it?
Here's a question.
What?
Do these doors shut?
Yeah, but do it gently.
Yeah, but do they shut well?
Anyway, if you want to see some more vintage or retro diecast models, some will be TV related, some will just be Formula 1 related, some will be just normal sports cars, everyday cars, vintage cars. Some will have some great features to them. If you want to see that, you want to see some vintage 164 for anything else, or you want to see us racing some cars, please subscribe to the channel and join us again next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Bye. And he's waving. Guess what?
I bet he's going to say he wishes this car was bigger so he can get in it.
He can almost.
Actually, I get that wrong. I bet you're going to say he says.
Take the dots.
Oh, Spotty, I can see you well.